Okay, so hello everybody. So today the Meyer party of 5 is going to open a beach tent. So we ordered this tent. Scott and I went on the other day on Amazon to look up some beach tents because that's what we're going to be doing this summer is going to the beach, and the Meyers tend to burn. So we got this. It's called Day 1 Sport, and so we're going to open it up and see what's all in it and how easy it is to put together or difficult. So Juliet's going to help. Oh, Juliet's also going to model how easy it is to carry. Go ahead, Jules. Go ahead. Very nice. Lightweight, compact. Good job, Jules. And now she's going to open it. Okay, that's perfect. And I'll pull this side. And Daddy, you want to put it over there? And so now it's a tie that you're gonna just pull one strap. Just pull. Good job. Nicely done, Jules. Okay, and so now there's 2 bags. One bag has stakes, and these stakes are for if you are camping and you want to put this out, you can take this and put it into the ground. Obviously, since we're opening up this in our living room and we have hardwood floor, we are not going to stake into the ground today, so we're just going to leave that and trust that you guys will know how to do this if you guys get one of these. Juliet's already on to the next level. Juliet is trying to open these are the rods, right? So they have protection on the ends. So you remember you just pull one of those. Good job. Yeah. There we go. And these are actually there to protect because these can get sharp at the end and we don't want it to break through the material. And we just want to keep the brackets themselves safe and not bend, because once these bend, then they're hard to put together. So when you open these up, you have one set of gray, and these are going to go through the center, and then you have 2 sets of the black ones. So super easy. Okay, Jules, I can help undo that. That's fine. You're working so hard on that. Can I help? No, I think she's got it. My gosh, I think she's got it. Nicely done, Jules. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take these brackets, we're going to hand them to Daddy. So we're going to have Daddy put them to the side for right now. Okay, now we're going to open this up. Okay, I need Daddy help on that side. Right. Nice. Yep, Jules, pull that corner there, out. Okay, so a couple things to note before we go any further. Lay it down, Jules, lay it down. So it's open on that side. Couple things to note. So if you are using the metal brackets, each corner has a black strip that is open, where this is where you would put the metal bracket to nail it down into the ground. But they also have a grommet, and the grommet is where the poles are going to go in for tension. And each corner has that. Also in each corner, there's a sandbag holder. So each corner, if you're at the beach, you take sand and you fill it up here. And then you lay it down and it holds the tent on the ground. So that works out really great. The other thing, Juliet, help me spread this out. Scott, if you can help spread out over there. You'll notice that on the top, there's 2 red strips that go this way, and there's 1 strip that goes that way. So the black brackets go this way, and the gray bracket goes this way. So what we've discovered is it's actually easier, because we actually put this together once already, so this is our second go around. What we found would be easier is to put the gray bracket in first, going across, laying that down, and then doing the other 2 black ones. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. Okay, Julia, we're going to go get the gray brackets. Nope, she's opening all that up. You and Daddy like to do the great brackets? Jules, go over there and grab it. Good job. Okay, so Daddy, if you want to start on that end, and I will help fish it through. Yep, just let it go down the hall. Good job, Jules. And as you can see, as she's putting it in, you can see why you don't want to ruin the ends of these, which is why we have that protective cover, because if these end up bending in, you wouldn't be able to get these pieces in so nicely. So it's really important to protect those. Okay, so Scott's going to put it in on that end. Oh, Jules, just put it all the way down the hall so it doesn't hit anything.
All right.
All right.
Jules, you can come up here.
Start on that side, okay?
We're going to start feeding it through. There you go. Good.
Nice. Very good. And I just tend to hold this side up a little bit just to kind of help along the process so they don't get stuck at a point. Kind of just making it nice and loose so it goes through.
Oh, wait, it got separated a little in the middle.
Oh, that happens. Good job. Okay, so Jules, just help the material. Help the material.
Yeah, she is.
Good job. Okay, so the two brackets that are on the ends, that's where this gray one goes. They go into the grommets. Okay. Oh, I think it got stuck on one of the connecting pieces, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens too.
So it also is just about as long as it will go now.
Yep, so now it's going to bend a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep, it's going to bend a little bit. And then you can put it in that other grommet. Okay. I already see the height of this thing.
Jules, it goes.
Yeah, I know.
Yep, like that. Yeah. Do you want to do it? Or... There we go.
Okay, so we're going to lay that forward.
Okay.
All right. Nice. Now, Jules, we're going to do the two black holes.
This one for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
This one for us.
All right. Again, going to put that together. Going to make sure I don't hit anybody as I do this. All right.
Okay.
Mine's put together, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to start on this end. There's a grommet here on this end, which one end is going to go to, but I'm going to have it go all the way through here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, I'm going to open this up a little bit, and I'm going to just make sure that it will go through, kind of bending it a little bit as it goes. And here, there's a grommet. So I'm going to connect that together. Lay that down. Okay, and then I'm going to wait for them to do theirs because it's going to be too much tension.
Yeah, you know what? Let's move it this way then. Wait.
Yep, you can lift it on the couch. Good job. All right.
Wait.
Good job. And then you're going to lift up that front part and just help it through. So lift up the whole thing. There you go. Jules, don't go too fast. Don't go faster than what Daddy can do.
Okay, you can push it a little more. A little more. Almost. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, one 1 sec now.
No, yeah.
Okay. Now the whole thing is gonna get lifted up.
Okay.
All right, now, in doing this, Downey, you're gonna have to help Juliet with this part. Because now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to kind of pull it so it's gonna have a little bit of tension. Okay, so I need you guys to do it kind of at the same time. Good job. And then it's gonna go into the bottom grommet. Good job. Great. And then we're just going to kind of lift it.
Oh, this one came out. Sure.
Okay, that's fine. It happens.
Okay.
Okay, and that's pretty much how you put it together, which actually is not that difficult. And when you get the whole family coming in to do it together, it's even easier. So there's a couple features. Juliet, would you like to discuss the features on the inside?
There's one pocket here and one pocket here, and so there's Velcro here and here, and then
You roll it up, right? You want me to help you?
you roll it up,
Okay.
and then
You kind of just...
you put it in it.
Jules, that was excellent. Very cool. So what about if we want a little privacy?
We can just hold this, and we can put it like this.
Good. And now we don't see Juliet. Is she in there? I don't know. All right, so this is a pretty cool tent, right, Jules? I think she likes being hidden in there.
Yeah, another thing is if you bring the flap down like it was before you put it up, then if you're on the beach, you could keep sand really from getting in the, on the gray part or inside the tent, because this is kind of almost like a boundary, you know,
Right.
like people could put their flip-flops or their shoes here
Right.
and then walk in, and you could easily fit several chairs in there.
Absolutely, and we all can fit in here actually too, right, Jules? Yeah, we actually can fit in here quite easily. So, yeah, I think it's good for our family, and I think it's good for just protecting us from the sun, so we'll have a really good time at the beach.
The other thing is it will allow us to pick out our spot easily on the
Yeah.
beach, you know, like coming out of the water or wherever, you'll be able to see it rather than having to try to figure out where it is.
Right, exactly. Yes,
And
Jules?
it says the brand right here.
Oh yes, Juliet likes to do brand recognition, and so there is a logo on the side. Juliet, would you like to point out where that is?
It's right here.
Right there, Day One Sports, right? So Juliet always likes to point out where that logo is. One thing we have to say is we have not been paid by Day One Sports to do this, but we also want to be careful and be sure that we recognize the brand name as we're doing this. So just so that they know that, you know, we're giving them full recognition. Okay, so this is Beach Tent. We're excited. We can't wait. Juliet's already napping. So we're pretty happy. So thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. And like and subscribe.
See you on the beach.